Hi guys, how are you doing? In this video tutorial, we will take a look at how can we use if statement. We use if statement if we want to check more than one conditions. For example, if we want to check if one number is greater than other and one and the second number is greater than and third number is less than or something like that. For example, we have three numbers and we want to check the greater number from three of them. We can use the if else if statement, or we can use any other scenario where we want to check more than one conditions and execute only one of them if any of them uh, becomes true. So let's see an example and just take a look at a simple example. If we have to write if true, then do this, else if true, then do this, and else if true, then do this. This is the basic syntax of if else statement. We can have any number of if else if, and we also may have at the end only else part. Now let's modify this condition and let's see we want to check the greater from three numbers, and let's pick these numbers from the user and first create them: int, a, b and c. We have three variables a, b and c. Now take input values from the user. Now prompt the user, we are going to take values, enter three values and send them a, b and c. In this way you can take three numbers or any numbers of variables from the user and values for variables, and we are going to take three values for these three variables. So we write these three variables. Now if we want to check one number is greater one variable is greater from two others, we have to write some condition. If a is greater than b, and if, and this is the nested if statement. One statement is appear inside another statement, like one if statement is another if statement, one if statement is all in another if statement. The inner if statement is known as the nested if statement. Right now this if statement is the nested if statement. Now we can check if we already checked if a greater than b, and now we have to check if a also greater than c. In this way we make sure a is greater than b and also greater than c. If that's the case, print cout a is greater. Now come to the second if part. Here we have to check if b is greater than a, and here we can also check if b also greater than c. In that case, cout b is greater. Now we have checked two variables a and b, and we have no need to give condition for the third one, because third one will be the greater one if above two cases are false. If this if statement gets false, then control comes to this statement, this if statement, and if this gets false, then control automatically comes to this else part. So this means that the c is greater. C out, c is greater. Now let's run it and test it. It should prompt us to enter three values. We can write 1 space 2 space 3. Okay, nothing is printed, and why it is, and if a greater than b, go to and in this case we can say that c is greater, because if we check that a is greater than b, if it's true, it means that a is greater. And if we are here in this case, if a is not greater than c, that's mean c is greater. We can just print here else c out, c is greater, underline. And same here, we can do same thing with this if statement, else c out, c is greater. And we can just remove this else part. Now let's run this program. Let's enter previous three values, and here we get c is greater. And now let's run this again one more time, and now this time enter the value in reverse order, 3, 2 and 1, and in this way we get a is greater. And run it one more time and change the order of values, and here we can write 1, 3, 2, and this way b is greater. And that's how you can use if else if statement. And that's it for this video. Hope you like it. If you like it, please subscribe my channel and share this video with your friends, and like this. Thank you.